Alright, welcome everybody for a tutorial on how to build a one screen room or multiple screen rooms for the Team Fantastic level contest. It's not everybody that understands how to build one screen rooms, so let me show you what you need to do to alleviate some jank scrolls or how to be able to transition from one room to another. Let's go. Alright everybody, now that we are in the editor, I will show you the fundamentals on how to build a one screen room. So if you look at the level is built on two different rectangles. Now I'll explain to you what I mean by rectangles. I mean that the bottom part right here is a rectangle and the top part is also a different rectangle. The game by itself thinks that you're at the bottom rectangle. So if you want to have a one screen room that you don't want to have any auto scrolls, you need to fill in the median line on where your screen will be. What do I mean by that? Is these lines right here, these are called median lines. So if you want to build a room that is only on this one, you need to fill in at the bottom of this line and on the left side of this line. Now if you want to build another room, you also need to put a block on the right side of the vertical line and also a block at the bottom of the horizontal line. By doing that, you seal off the room. By doing that, when you start the level, now your room is completely sealed off. Will not have some forward scroll, and you will not have some side scroll. And if you go in the next room next over, it will do the same exact thing. You need to seal off your room completely from top to bottom and sides. From the sides and the top, you'll be able to have a one screen room that you can do whatever you want with it with no problem. It does not matter what you put in it, or if you like the ground is not sealed. Go back to the room. It will be completely sealed off, because the most important parts, the sides, the top. If your blocks are on the inside of the median lines, your screen will stay the same. It will not have any scrolls. Now, one thing that you have to remember: if at any point you put any blocks or any items on the top part, the level will think that the top part needs to be used. So what I mean by that is that if I put a block anywhere at the top, if I start the level and I go on top, you will have some up scroll, because now the level thinks that there's things on top that needs to be seen, so the level will scroll up. What you need to do is to put nothing at all at the top part for this to work. When you do that, start your level, your screen will be sealed off. No top scrolls and no side scroll. The same thing with vertical section. On the vertical section, if you can see, I built a couple rooms here. I've always put blocks that are on the inside of the median lines. Same thing with here. I want to make one room. I put my ground at the top of the median line. Now I'm going to put ground over here. What I did for this level, I added an auto scroll. So if you go over here to the left side, you can make some custom auto scroll if you want your auto scroll to go up or down. Depends on where you are in the level. I want the auto scroll to go down, so I've put an auto scroll down for this section. What that does is when you go in the section, this room will be sealed because I've put ground all the way around the median lines. All around the median lines. And now the auto scroll will push me down to the next room. Now, since I've put all my ground on the outside of the median lines, the screen will stop exactly at this spot. So now you can build whatever you want in this room. What I did also on the left side is very important that if you build a room, that you put the blocks inside of the median lines. That's the main key. That's the main key. You build a room, and you don't close off the median line. If there's one block that is not across the median line, once you get in the room, we'll have some scrolls. We'll have some unwanted scrolls. If I completely seal it off, once you get in the room, now you have no more scrolls. No more scrolls. Try to test as much as you want with the level. Make sure that you go all the way across the whole level. The whole level. All the way across. See, even these lines right here, if this was open right here, if one block is missing, once you go on top here, second, one block is missing. If you go in the section, once the path is open, your auto scroll will go down, but it won't stop. It won't stop because you didn't tell the level that you wanted it to stop exactly at this spot. You need to put a complete line all the way across, vertical and horizontal, of your scrolls. And at that point, you'll be able to have a room that's completely sealed off. Good to go. At that point, now everything is sealed off. When the auto scroll reaches that point, it stops. Now you can build your room across it. Same thing, when you enter the door, now you can have another room. Another room here. This is how to build one screen. I hope that was very instructive. It was a very brief way to how to build one screen rooms for the Team Fantastic contest. I really hope that your creations will come to life. I can't wait to judge them, and hopefully we're gonna see some very nice creative levels. And I wish you all the best, and I love you all. We're out.